So I was thinking, good morning, or no, it's good midday, good midday at the beginning of the sizzling hot flash, early September. And we've got this big Labor Day weekend with a whole high pressure system all over the western states. It's actually quite interesting if you look at weather. But it prompted me to think about when I first started teaching yoga and what's happened to us, even with this technology, is that I started teaching yoga in 1976 in Mexico. I didn't know what yoga was. I was in a dance company in San Francisco, and I was, dating one of the guys from the Grateful Dead, and I was offered a job in Tecate in Mexico. So I went down there. I wrote them and said, "Why don't you come down here and detox?" And I was asked to teach dance class and hike with the people and teach yoga. And lucky or fortunately for myself, there was one of the grand dames of yoga, Indra Devi, who had a small ashram across the valley nearby. And I started teaching yoga. I would go to her because I didn't know I could dance, but there's lots of similarities in body movement. And I would instruct a yoga class in a palapa outside. This is border town near Tecate, Mexico, inland from Tijuana. And I was in a palapa outside on a cement floor. It was on a hillside, and there was trucks going by all the time with giant no mufflers, so they'd struggle going uphill and they'd struggle going downhill. And it was hot and it was dry and it was loud and distracted, and there were no fancy yoga mats or anything fancy. And what I find now, and it was outside, so the practice of mindfulness and the inner awareness was something that comes with yoga. And I've studied yoga on cement floors outside with dogs barking and kids screaming and cows mooing and all of life going on. And I think we've gotten really spoiled in the West, certainly, and that yoga all of a sudden has been this athletic endeavor that requires, fancy pants and handstands into splits and lots of sweating and very little pause for reflection or practicing the stilling of the mind. And I feel like we're back in that old-fashioned way, whether we're at the park or whether we're here, um, that all of us are kind of coming back to our roots and um, reminding ourselves how important it is to self-care, to self-accept, to forgive, to breathe, to settle in, to take care of our vessel. And it was just an interesting flash that I had while I was waiting for you to come online today, was that that was 1976, and what is it now? I don't know, 2020. That's a long time ago, 44 years or something. And I don't think I've lost any of my exuberance, but I've certainly found almost the necessity of stillness because everything is so chaotic. So I really welcome you and thank you for going on the path with us, with me and the rest of the kids, um, and finding a level of comfort together. And that also is very meaningful to me. And you all matter a lot. So even if I look at blank pages of you, it's hi Andrew. It's important to show up. I think that's the most important thing that we can do now is to show up. And so thank you. So let's go. Let's breathe in, lift our arms up and overhead. Let's go ahead and go out 7. Breathe in 2 and out. Breathe in 3 and out. Through the nose and out. And through the nose and out. 2 more. 1 more. And inhale, hold it up. And slide on down the heart line, nestling the thumbs at the breastplate, kind of settling in and reflecting for a few breaths on how we all ended up here. And so glad to be on your schedule. Let's go ahead and shake out. Shake out and set up the antenna. Working with the energy, and now that we've got our electronics into the 21st century, I guess, and then go ahead and pull your elbows back behind. 3 more. And then rub your hands together. Easy. Shake out your head, kind of wiggle your shoulders, relax the shoulders, get nice and warm through the hands. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, gently and softly cup your palms over your eyes, straighten your spine, and invite yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with your breath. Invite yourself to be your breath, to breathe your breath, and to follow your breath to your yoga, the yog, the personal, intimate, interior. It really is the size of the cosmos. Invite yourself to befriend yourself and to participate in your healing. Let's breathe in and go up into Happy Buddha. Separate the stuff. And exhale, go softly out through your exterior body, your ether body, kind of nudge you into that, ground yourself. And then softly gather the sweetness right into your heart. Staying heart-based, being of the heart, of the sweetness. And easy, slide your hands on down, shift your feet, because the story was long, sort of long. It's been a long time, so get a long stories. Inhale your arms up and overhead. And easy. Slide your hands on down. Let's go here first. And grab your knees and spin around your pelvic bowl. David, don't let me forget the taco breath. Take your ribs in front of your ankles and behind your tailbone. Good. And reverse. Good. Just massaging, loosening, encouraging, communicating. And then easy into the center. Sit on the sit bones, arms up and overhead. Twine the fingers. Inhale, look up. Drop your head back, tongue out. From the belly, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, head up, tongue in. Breathe in a little more. And exhale, stretch out over the edge of your mat, cantilever the body, long fingertips over the back of your skull and down your spine. Create that vision of the back line of the body. Anchor yourself with your tailbone. Breathe in, breathe out. And then inhale and lift up, look up, and round back behind, really fall back behind your tailbone. Reach forward with your fingertips. Spread your mountain gates, your wings. Anchor your knees so that you activate the inner thighs and create a place where you can play with the G-force. Then roll the hips and inhale and lift on up. Unfold the spine. Exhale the right hand by the knee. Lift up and out. Pulse off to the diagonal over the right knee. Easy. One more. Inhale, lift up, elbows off the shoulders, swing side to side. Happy cactus. I bet those cactus are happy. So much sunshine, side to side. And then easy, come back to the right side and dive on down. Dive over, elbows up, torque the upper torso so the heart's over the thighs. Get the crown of the head reaching towards the earth. Good job. Keep some action in your left leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Good job. And then Michi march around, chippa, chippa, chippa. Use your fingers and go beyond that left thigh. Stretch up the chest and look over your left shoulder. Roll forward on your sit bones so that your outer right leg is connected. Open your eyes and look over your left shoulder blade. Your left shoulder. Hello. Eyes wide. Full range of motion in the body. And then Michi march back into the center. Shimmy and shake. Sweep the arms out up, up and overhead. And humbly as you exhale, dedicate this breath to your body, to the honor, the privilege, and the adventure of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples. Just pause and resonate. Notice the tingling, notice the smoothness. Slide the hands down, shift the feet now for the other side. Three breaths only. Inhale up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, head up, exhale, inhale, hold the arms up, twine the fingers. Oh no, slide down, sorry, grab your knees, spin. I don't know, keep missing that massage of the organs. Just jump ahead. Good, much better. Oh, it feels good. And reverse, range of motion. One more. And inhale back into the center. Now, sit bones on the ground. Reach out up and overhead. Twine the thumbs. Exhale the head back, tongue out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, head up with the ears between the upper arms. Stretch up. A little bit more breath. And exhale, cantilever out over the edge of your body. Really long line. Feel the tailbone hooked, the outer thighs hooked to the earth. I guess that's not the right word. Hook. Be rooted, reaching. Go like this, Andrew. Andrew, don't exhaust the shoulder. It seems like it hurts today. Hold on to the waist and stick your chest out and your chin off your chest. Get sassy, like you were, la roo, la 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 la. That's good. And inhale and lift up and round back behind. Round back behind the tailbone. Reach out long. That's good. You can spin a little side to side. Get those obliques active. And then roll the hips. Inhale, lift up. And sweeping the left hand down by the knee. Inhale, let the breath be buoyant. And then pulse off over that left thigh. Danny, keep the hand a little more forward near your knee. That's good. So you're kind of going at an angle. Lift the chin a little bit. Good. There you go. And then easy. Inhale back up. And spiders, or whatever these guys are. Happy cactus. How could I forget? Let your head wag with you. Let your upper, that thoracic spine, that mid back really gets tight. So loosen it up, spin around. And then easy, end up back at your left thigh, dive on over, elbows up, round the crown of the head down to the ground. Roll forward a little bit on your bun bones. So you really stretch. The elbows are pulling away for the covering of the kidneys. Center of the heart's over the center of the thigh. Head is heavy. Good job. Relax the shoulders. The weight of the body, stretch and open the side body. Good job. And now use your fingertips and Michi march around. Michi march, go beyond that right thigh. Right thigh. And look long this time, eyes wide. Look out over your shoulder. Breathe. Put some energy in your left leg so it's not forgotten. And then Michi march back into the center, shimmy and shake. Good job. And then sweep the arms forward, out, up and overhead. Andrew, just go to your shoulders. And humbly, as you slide on down, dedicate this breath slowly to your mind and to your sweet, most radiant, all those aspects of yourself that you admire in others, your kindness, your compassion, your curiosity, the abundance of creativity. Dedicate the breath to your alignment with the divine, to that place where you feel safe, inspired, and easy. Lift your arms up and overhead. Arch your arms back behind you. Roll your hips. Fold your knees. Kick out your legs. Hang around on the hips. Get that interior arterial flow going. Then easy in the lower gut. Let's make sure this digestion. I ate so many weird things yesterday. I have to make sure that those apples get their job done. And then easy side body, get your lymphatic system going. We want to maintain diligent awareness of functions of the body. We don't want to lag behind and get crazy or crazier. Good. Upper chest, the thyroid, that engine, the thymus, that powerful well-being area in the body. And then the other side. Good. Good. You really want that. I know you want that fabulous function of the body. Shake out the hands. Don't forget the kidneys. Sorry. Pull the bottom back. I feel like I'm in Mexico. Sorry. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, bow down. How is it? It's Thursday. It's September. That's what's amazing, that we continue with some regularity, staying in the forward bend, that position of the witness, and in the minuscule improvements in your flexibility or in your body response. Often it's just the familiarity of the cue of the body to the body, and you find that your response has improved, that your fingertips go outside the body, the legs, and lift your chest up and flex your feet. Pull the toes towards your nose, the little toe towards your ears. Your chest pops forward and your shoulders go down. And it's going to hurt your legs. And not badly. Are you breathless, David? Okay? Okay. Breathe. Push the heels, chest forward. Good, long spine, much better. And now point the toes and activate that midline. Ankles come together, calves, knees, inner thighs, that outside of your hips roll inwards. And again, you're looking over the length of your toes. Breathing. And then once more, push the heels long so that the back of your legs have an opportunity to relax. Stretching, they're easy. We used to practice the splits all the time in the summer because everything was so loosey-goosey. And then easy, 3 breaths, hands offside. Let's stack the vertebra. Inhale, stack the vertebra, breathe in the sweetness of the cut grass, and exhale out the heat. Breathe in and lift up. And exhale. Breathe in and lift up. And exhale. Breathe in and lift up. Hands by the side, open the feet, and jump on up. Picnic table. Guess that'll be popular this weekend. Shake out your moneymaker. That could be popular too. You never know. Right leg into the chest. Foot up to the sky. Roll the foot. Strong arms, don't collapse. And other leg, lift up. Roll the feet. Foot. Breathing, strong arms. Loosen your jaw a little bit. And hold both feet. Lift the chest up. Stretch the knees forward, away from your pelvis. Breathe in, breathe out. And inhale, lift the head up and drop the tail down. Let's taco breath today before we squeeze and get hot. How about we do a cooling breath? So sit cross-legged, sit on your pillow. Good, sit easy. Hands can be on the knees. Hands can be in your lap, whatever's comfortable for you. So it's taco tongue. Unfortunately, I don't have a taco tongue. That means if you're able to make that little scoop, I wish you could see each other, that little taco shape to your tongue, then you got the taco tongue. Cooling breath is an interior cooling breath. If you are unable to make the taco tongue, then you imagine you're drawing your breath like sucking in on a straw, like for a milkshake or something. So you're going to breathe in with a little round hole, or breathe in with a little taco, and you can feel how cool the breath is. You're going to exhale through your nose. So relax the body and easy. Let's breathe in, taco tongue or straw. Breathe out through the nose, using your belly, relaxing the shoulders. Let's breathe in for 3 tacos. Breathe out for 5. 4, 5. Breathe in the cool breath. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out 5. Through the nose. Exhale through the nose. You can feel the air is warm. 5. Breathe in 3 through the taco. Breathe out through the nose. Empty. Breathe in cool. Breathe out nose, warm. Really exhale. Breathe in, cool. Breathe out. We're going to stay 30 more seconds. So on your own time, if it's too much inequality, just fill the breath with the coolness and exhale from the interior, the heat. You can practice this sitting against the wall, sitting in a chair, cooling down the interior of the body. One more round. Reach the arms out, up and overhead. And exhale, slide down the heart line. And just sit for a minute, scanning the body to keep that impatient mind at bay. Just allow the inner eye to move through the smoothness in the face, the softness in your throat. Notice Do you need more oxygen or less oxygen? Notice again that the brow is unfurrowed, that smoothness of the brow associated with the coolness of the moon. We have that big corn moon, that first harvest. Just let the brow, the perceptor, the intuition, the illumination be within you. Cool moon illumination. Perceptor Cyclops. Feel yourself like the moon inhabits you. Smooth brow. Easy. Breathe easy, practicing the stillness, maintaining the coolness, inner light, that glow of the rising moon. And easy, let's go ahead and inhale. Let the arms reach up and overhead, always moving through the ether body. Exhaling, sliding down the heart line, gathering in humility in that humble place where we bow to the light. Take the arms, pull the legs together. This time open the knees up and sit back with your hands. Open the feet up and let the knees rest against each other. Sorry, other way. Let the feet get really wide, David. Good. Tuck them in a little closer to your bottom, Andrew. There you go. Let the knees touch and then rock side to side. Stay with the breath. Stay with the easiness. Stay with the flexibility in the body. Rock the knees side to side. Good. Spread your feet a little wider, a little further apart. Will. Good. Good. And then easy. Come back into the right side and go ahead and take that left thigh and that left rump and pulse it up, creating more space, feeling the knee, how it pulls away from those ribs, that there's a lot of action in the hula hips. Hula hips. Pulsing, stretching, lubricating, kind of communicating to your joints that you'd like a little more softness and flexibility in your tendons and your muscles. Keep it moist. And then easy, go ahead and lift that left hip up, lift your chest up, and let's swing around to the right. Turn the lower hand away from your body so you don't torque your wrist, and stretch that left leg back behind you. Reach the left leg back. Good. Drop the shoulder, open the eyes, gaze right over the fingertips. And then easy, inhale, lift the left arm up, keep it straight up off your shoulder. And today we're going to go ahead and bend down with both spider fingers over the right knee. And we're kind of a modified pigeon. For those of you that know what you're up to, you can go ahead and roll all the way onto the top of that left knee and thigh and get your fingers engaged so you're really stretching. For those of you that don't have that particular flexibility quite yet, just go ahead and bend over your right knee. That's good. Stretch that left leg. Bend your elbows, Danny, and breathe. And easy, bow down over that thigh. If you're able to roll the right bottom off the ground, pigeon pose. Be careful of your knee always. Rock a little bit so you befriend the musculature. You bring that buoyant breath into the body so that the body is more likely to surrender to the earth, more likely to stretch a little further. And now easy, stretch your hands out in front of you and lift up your chest. Use your spider fingers. That's good. Exactly. Shoulders are down. Lift the chest up a little more. Squeeze your wings together, Brenda, a little more. And lift your chin up and stretch the front side of the body. Yes or no? Yes. Lift up. And you're going to feel it in the top of your left thigh also. Stretch up. Breathe up. Good. One more breath. And then easy, sit back on your right bottom. Take your left hand and reach up to the sky, and let's unfold back to the front. That's good. Don't lift that left arm above your shoulder level at all, Andrew. Just stay at half mast, as it were. Feet apart, chest up, rock the knees side to side. Yeah, the pillow's a good idea. Good. Nice. See, now you get it then. The knees go down. That's great. Let your head kind of add a little attitude. I'm sure you have some. So you oh, can you still hear me? Okay, good. All right. I had a cosmic interference. So here we go. Other side. Feet wide apart. Knees drop off to the ground. Hands kind of slide close to your bottom. Lift your chest up. Lift the chin up so you have some room, and start pulsing that right bottom up and stretching the top of the thigh. Good. Spread your feet a little further, David, and drop your knees down to the ground. Go ahead all the way. He says, Holy Rama. Go ahead and now boom, boom, the boom, boom. Take your right bun and pulse it up. Pulse. Pulse so you stretch that right knee away from the crest of your hip bone. Good. It's a small pulse. Okay, got to get that right knee down, David. And then here we go. Boom. Push the hip up. Take that right arm. You're going to sweep around. Turn the lower hand away so the fingers aren't pointing at your hip. Turn and spiral that right arm around the body. Just let the vertebrae spiral and twist and breathe. Keep your chin up. Look over the fingers. And then easy, stretch that right leg away from you and keep the right fingers reaching. Press the earth, lift the chest, open up the lower ribs. Very nice. Breathing, stretch that right leg. And then easy, take the right arm up to the sky. And you're going to lower that right hand down on the right side of the knee and kind of roll up if you can onto the top of the straight leg. Straighten out that left leg. It's going to be a whole new story. Put your right hand down on the ground. That's it. That's it. There you go, David. Now straighten your right leg out more. That's it. Oh, look how gorgeous. Darling, you have a whole future ahead of you. Stretch the leg easy. And then see if you can bend on down. Rest on your elbows. Just stretch and reach. Softening the body, allowing the body to surrender, being very attentive to how interesting it is, the design of the muscles and tendons and ligaments that keep the bones in line. It's a very amazing architectural design. So let your body reach and stretch and kind of wiggle around a little bit. And then you're going to slide your hands back near the left knee and stretch your chest and chin up. Maybe you can lift up and reach out through your right toes. Don't forget your right toes. That's good. Head up, Andrew. More up. Shoulders back, squeeze together. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. That's nice, Brenda. Breathe. That's it, Will. Breathe. Oh. Open it up. Press the earth away. Stretch. Breathe. One more. And then easy. Roll back onto the left hip. Take that front right arm up overhead and we'll slide back easy. Rock the knees a little bit. Good job. Yes. Feet wide apart. Good. Good job. Yay. Swing it around and now swing the legs out front and forward bend. This is for the mind. Remember the body, mind, and it's all for the spirit. So this is for your intellect so that you understand what happens when you soften the muscles. You reach out and you're going to go, oh my goodness, I'm so much more flexible than I was before. Relax the shoulder. That's good. Breathe. Good. Let your elbows bend a little, Danny, and look at your ankles. Oh, there you go. Instead of the navel. Good. No pillow, Will. Breathing. Stretch your chest forward a little more. Little more. Ah. 2 more breaths. 1 and 2. And easy. Walk your hands back on in. And let's roll over into child's pose. Good. So you open the knees up and the big toes will touch. Yeah, hike up your pants and get organized. And then easy. You can make your fists under your forehead, remember. That's nice, Danny. Stretch with your ribs. That's good, David. Let your buns go back on your heels. Stretch. Easy. Make yourself comfy. Child's pose is about bowing down, about getting your head below your heart, about visualizing, imagining. We do so many storytellings to ourselves. One of the guided stories is your yoga practice that allows your attention to be drawn to certain parts of your body. And in this instance, we've got the big toes touching, the tailbone reaching to the heels, that relaxation of the vertebra of the spine so that the discs have a chance to stay moist, fill up, plump up. And all the while that fluid, the cerebral spinal fluid, your life force, your chi, the kundalini is surging up your spine towards the center of your brain. This opportunity to feed, to rewire the brain in a sense, to feed the cells of your brain to fresh oxygenated blood, pranic flow. And in that position, we find ourselves, in a sense, in humility. We are humble as we bow down to the awesomeness of living. We are humble as we connect with the earth. Now easy, dig your fingertips into the ground. Lift your forearms, your wrists, your palms, and your elbows off, and shimmy that upper torso. Move your head and your shoulders. Good. And then lay the hands down and rise up onto all fours. Go ahead and bring the knees into parallel and give yourself the old cat, an articulated pelvis. That whole swing of your tailbone goes towards the ground, then this tailbone flips up towards the sky, and you pull your chest away from your pubic bone, opening up that belly area. 3 more. Oh, yum. And then easy, come into the center and wag your tail. Let's go ahead and find some equality. Staying in that equality, that double-sided body. Fingers are spread. Elbow creases reach towards each other. Shoulders drive away from the ears. You can curl the toes if you wish. The left leg is going to stretch back on the ground, toes curled under. And you're going to press with the heels of your hands so that you accentuate the stretch in your left calf. And you breathe in and breathe out. And then easy. Pull in the elbows towards each other. Lift that left leg up off the ground, parallel to your body. Don't twist. Both arms are straight. There you go. Now pull the left leg forward so it comes right offside the body. Breathing. Little further, little more, right on the couch there, Andrew. And lift it up. Use your hip flexor. Yep. And then back straight. And then let's add the right arm. Don't lose sight or don't lose attention in your left supportive arm. Thumb is towards the sky. And then easy, if you thrill seek, you can grab the back ankle. Press the foot into the... Good. That's good, that's good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then release. And easy, lower down, bring the leg back in. Sit back in child's pose. Stretch your arms out. Relax your head down. You don't have to open the knees wide. Whatever you have room for your abdominal situation, it can hang down in between the thighs or it can press on your thighs and kind of almost force you to breathe into the back lung so that you feel an expansion in the back ribs as you breathe. Good job. Good. Arms a little longer, Will. Further towards the front of your head. That's it. Great. Then lay the hands down and come on up onto all fours. You can wiggle the elbow creases. Find yourself organized. Fingertips are engaged. Forefinger and thumb. Elbow creases together. Shoulders down. Stomach in. Toes curled. And easy. Take that right leg back. Curl the toe under and press on the heel of the hands so that right heel is reaching away from your body and you feel it in your right calf. You can baby pulse, chup, 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 if you wish. I don't know if that's what a pulse sounds like, but chup, chup. Engage your belly, lift up the left leg. The right leg, sorry. And then pull it out to the side, off your body, directly at 90 degrees, right off the hip. And then lift that leg off the ground. Oh, and take it back behind you. Reach your left arm forward. Thumb to the sky. Press on the right forefinger and thumb. And then if you're in the mood, you can grab the ankle. If not, just stay with that arm A little bit straighter forward, David. That's it. And reach to the foot. Good. Strong arms. Don't collapse in the shoulders. Find your balance. Add a little mula bandha. Smile, Danny. Growling. And then release. And lower back down. Wag your tail. Elbows are in. 10 breaths in a plank pose. Stretch both feet back. Bear your own weight. Find yourself. Breathing 1. Breathing 2. Knees off, baby. 3. Knees off. Good evening. Push-up pose. Machismo. No, don't sag in the lower back. Lift up the stomach to the backbone. Lift your hips a little higher, Danny. Breathing in, breathing out. Are you breathing, David? This will get you hot. Okay, Brenda, good job. Pull the wings together. Lift your head a little bit. 4 more breaths. 1, hippopotamus. 2, 3, 4. And easy. Lower the knees down. Cross the ankles. Stretch back first in a crossed ankle child's pose, and then easy roll down onto your backs. Gosh, I'm so nice to you after being so rough the other day, apparently. Good. Roll down onto your backs. Tuck your knees into your chest. David, put that pillow under your head. So you're trying to manage your blood pressure. Easy. Tuck your knees into your chest. Hands on the kneecaps. Roll the knees around. And then reverse the knees. You're missing some of the regular clan here. Rock a little bit side to side. And easy. Drop the feet on the ground with the knees open this time. And the soles of the feet together. And stretch your arms long, straight up overhead. Again, anytime you wish, you can practice a cooling breath if you find your body is heated as it is going to get the next 4 days for sure. You can always breathe the taco breath or the straw breath and become aware of the warmth as you exhale through the nose and as you suck and draw the milkshake or the taco breath in through your mouth. How cooling and refreshing, how smoothly it moves down into the lungs. And then easy, bring your arms around beside you, all the way to your thighs, and press the thighs together and keep the feet at the outside of the mat. And easy, go ahead and let your arms go in a T and just do your windshield wiper while you lay on your back. Let your knees, the feet are very wide. You got to keep the feet wide so that the knees stretch and reach down towards the ground, towards the earth. And we increase the opening in the side lungs, in those side ribs. We're going to end up over at the right side, and the right foot will pop up on top of the left thigh, adding that weight. Turning your head and looking over your left fingers if you're able. Again, using the ribs to massage the lungs, using that action of the breath to massage the organs in the body, increased efficiency, flushing. You want to breathe into the marrow of your bones. On the next exhale, you roll back onto your backs. Keep the right foot on top of the thigh. You know the sequence. It's easy. Your arms are by your side. You lift your hips up. And then you swing the hips, both hips to the right. Lower down and roll off to your left side. Top arm claps the lower arm. The knees go all the way down to the ground, David. Let the shoulders come over and clap that left arm. Oh, can you see me? I don't know. Ah. And then gently the hand can go on the forehead and look away from your knees. You can experiment and pull the knees a little closer to your belly or keep them angled off. Wherever you feel the opening and the release in your body is greater. And then easy, we're going to roll back onto the backs. Going to bring the hips back in line with the shoulders, the right toes to the ground, to the sky. Your arms are overhead. And you exhale. Watch your fingers as you thread the needle and grab the both sides of that left thigh. Tuck it into your chest and then relax your head down. Rock a little side to side. Press that inner right thigh away from your body. Use your elbow. That's the jabbing of the elbow. And if you're in the mood, you can stretch that left leg. Hold on tight. There's all sorts of variations here. Of course, you can take that right ankle over your head and stretch the left leg away from you. And then easy, go ahead and lower the left leg, unhook the legs, and let's bounce the hips down. Boom, 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 boom. Join the powwow. Join that drum circle to the full moon. We're working into, September is the equinox, right? Pretty amazing. We've come all the way here. And tuck your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Drop the feet on the ground. Knees are together. Arms are overhead. And then the arms circle out to a T. The knees rest against each other. The feet are wide. That's good. Then you inhale. And let's exhale. Drop both knees to the left. And hop that left foot up on top of your right knee to give more weight, to give more length. I can feel all through my ribs because my foot is pressing my right knee down to the ground. Then you can turn your head and look over your right shoulder, creating that kind of a beautiful wingspan in your body, beautiful spaciousness, stretching and opening. And always in these positions of lengthening, there's that increased vulnerability. The viscera are exposed. We're not folded and protected. We're extended and elongated, spacious. Exaggerate your breath, particularly your exhale. And this time, exhale your back onto the mat. Bring the hips into line with the shoulders. Arms are out in a T. Lift the hips up. Let that left knee rock open. And here we go. You're going to spin both hips off to the left, drop them, and roll off to the right. that top arm, your left arm will come over and clap the lower arm. And then you can add it onto your forehead. You can twist and wring out like a wash rag. You can wring your body. This is great for your liver. Your liver's on this left side, well, it's on my right side. The other side was your liver. But go ahead, and it's a decompression and a massaging, a caretaking, caregiving to your body's functions, strengthening of the activity of the lower lungs. All this is vital as we enter into even more challenging weather and all this other challenging chaos, insanity. Keep yourself centered and strong. Exhale onto your back. Bring your hips back into line with your shoulders. Keep that left foot to the sky. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, watch your fingers as you reach to the sky and then thread the needle. Grab both sides of your right thigh, tuck it into your chest. Put your left hand through there, that's good. Very good. Change your, grab the other thigh, David. That's it. And then take the foot off the ground and tuck the thigh into your chest. And then cry. Breathe. That wasn't mean. And when you're in the mood, Brenda, you can stretch that right leg. And if you wish, you can lower the right leg and grab that leg over your head. And then easy, go ahead and unhook the leg, release the right foot down. Drop both feet onto the ground and bounce your hips. And then easy, let's finish off with a little happy baby. Go ahead and tuck your kneecaps into your armpits. It's kind of funny how they would fit if they had to. And hold the outside of your feet or your ankles. Spread your thighs so that you get some good angles on. Get the back of your head on the mat. Back of your skull. You can rock a little bit side to side. You never know how they feel. You can stretch one leg and then stretch the other. If you're holding your ankles, that's fine too. You can stretch both legs and curl your toes down towards the ground. Good. And then get that tailbone down. And then easy, bring the legs back up to center. Bend the knees. Drop the arms. Make your fists. Lift your rump. And either stick your brick underneath your tailbone or your blanket or your pillow or your fists. Bring your knees into the chest and stretch the soles of your feet to the sky. Continue to finish off by adding that option of the uncommon. Our feet are very rarely over our head. Soles of the feet to the heavens. Back of the skull on the mat. Maybe activate the inner thighs. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing that waterfall, allowing the systems of your body to refresh. The complexion, the digestion, your smarts. Feed the cells in your brain. Let your heart feel relaxed. Let the valves have a chance to play a different role with gravity. Let the arterial flow of your legs reverse. 3 more breaths. Soles of the feet, receiving the grace, receiving that cosmic flow, that waterfall of the gods, the heavens, the spirit. And easy, bend your knees in, drop the feet onto the ground, release your hands, stretch your arms towards your heels, lift your heels and your head up, look at your toes, 3 breaths. 2, 1 more, 3, and lower down. Open the legs up, open the arms out, turn your head side to side. Palms are up or palms are on the belly. Legs are spread to the outside of your mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow yourself every opportunity to efficiently dive into that great sea, that great ocean of cosmic love and light. Just relax into the earth, relax into the ocean. Your eyes are heavy, your lips are plump, your face is smooth, your large muscles drop away from your bones. You rest on your cloud, on your magic carpet. Just float right into that altered consciousness, that different place. Relax your inner ears. Permeable and breathable skin, surrounded by the sweet honey of the honeybees. Softly, softly noticing how sweetly you rest, how at ease you are. That stillness, that quietness of the mind, that resting of the body, that intimate relationship with the divine. So as you draw your breath, let your breath reconnect you with your body, the body. The breath move into your navel point, that original source. The breath move into the belly. Let the breath move larger into the fingertips and into the toes. Let the breath expand. Let your fingers, thumbs slide across your fingertips. Let your toes wiggle. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Gather in all that sweetness, all that love, all that light, all that illumination, all that joy and abundance, and all the grace. And then easy lace the fingers and roll the arms up and overhead away from the crown. Go ahead and flutter the eyelashes and move your lips and bring your straight legs together so you point your toes and push your heels and wiggle, 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 and inhale. And exhale, tuck the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And then drop off to your left side so we honor and stay with that divine goddess of the moon. Go ahead and press up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Sit softly. Acknowledge your earth-boundedness, your rootedness, the seatedness. And then stretch your arms out, up and overhead. That's a good place to go, Andrew. David, you can always sit in your chair. Stretch your arms out, up and overhead. Press the palms together and gaze upwards. Feel yourself like a piercing spear. And then easy, open up those petals of the lotus blossom. Your fingers, keep the thumbs and forefingers together. The baby fingers. And slide on down your heart line. So you play with that cup, that chalice, that full lotus mudra. Sliding down the heart line. Nestling at the breastplate, receiving, filling up again in all directions with that cosmic love. Exhale the fingertips together, palms around the precious flower blossom, and again and again and again we are here in this ancient and sacred greeting, this place where we have bowed and honored and greeted and welcomed the light, that great spirit within ourselves and others. And we know the sameness of our breath and the sameness of our blood. We thank ourselves for being present and a part of, and thank you so much for being part of this Zoom urban yoga. In the midst of the pandemic, we find ourselves in community, in unity, in self-care, mental health, physical care. We check in with each other. So namaste. I love you all so much. Thank you. Namaste. And thank you so much. Head to that bucket of love into the tip jar. And thank you so much.